I have to say this rewrite anime is really turning out to be a very good classic, but I wouldn't say it's not really much of a classic anime. I would say back in the past, back as I said for back in the past, but even though basically with this episode 10, I knew that the flame guy was gonna come in the forest and try to put the forest on fire. And the reason why he was going to do that was trying to draw out some of the other people and disrupt the realm of what's her name, Katari or something like that. I think that she's the one who is in charge of her own imagination or something like that. I don't know. I pretty much I do think like she's pretty much like the creator of her own imagination. That's just basically what I believe. Basically what I believe because I'm like you can create almost anything basically in your mind. In your mind, you could just have your own. I mean, whatever goes on in your mind, you must have something. You must have something that you really love, or it must something that you really want, or something like that, or stuff like that. And let's say all of those things, all the things that you really want, especially up in your head, and then also they all become real. And guess what? All of that stuff around you is yours. Is yours to have because it's in your mind. Because it's in your mind. Now that may be sound kind of silly about what I'm saying here, even though I'm just saying that's just basically what I think. Even though it's just basically some of the things that she imagined, and then all of a sudden it becomes real, just like that, just real, just like that. I don't think she really did not make this place like imaginary, imaginary about what she did or something like that. I don't think she wasn't trying to do this on purpose or anything like that. I think she just wants to escape from the real world. Maybe she's having like family issues or friends issues or whatever it may be seeing or something like that. I really don't know really much about her past or anything like that, which I was kind of ashamed because they only show audio a little bit because I'm assuming that because like I think it was basically in this episode because I do believe that her father or her mother must have died in a crash because they fell because they fell. And even though with Kotri, she basically told the main MC character she told him because of what happened because of what happened. Even though she was wandering around the forest, even though when she was little, that she's like very very little, and she didn't know what to do. Even though she said that I'm a druid because to be honest, with you, druids are pretty much hard to explain and I think this has something to do with witchcraft or something like that, or something. I really don't know a whole lot about that. Maybe some of you guys can tell me what that really actually means, or something like that. Because I know we're not talking about druids from like World of Warcraft, because that's just basically just being one with nature or something like that, or something, or they're just practicing, or I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea what druids really actually mean is that because basically like in World of Warcraft, you basically have a druid bear, you basically have a druid cat, you basically have a druid chicken or whatever. What those I call them chickens. That's what I call them because I mean that's just basically what they are. I'm assuming that this is basically G-Star trades just from the Illumin or something like that. And I'm assuming that when she first found out, like when her family got killed, and then she found out how she became a druid because she saw this little light was hanging up from the tree, and then she went up to the tree and she tagged on it, and I'm really kind of wondering, was that the very start that she created her own world? Like I said before, it was just her imagination. Like I said before, some people may disagree with me on that, but even though that's just basically what I'm just saying, I'm just come from basically what a druid really actually is, from World of Warcraft, because I do know what it really actually is. I don't think the World of Warcraft theme for a druid is kind of like the same thing with culture. I really don't know. Maybe there must be different druids that they're basically supposed to do. I looked up this kind of stuff back on YouTube. I can't remember what's really is all about. I think they're supposed to practices like they're supposed to practice this, like every single day and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. That's basically just what it just seems to me and stuff like that. Maybe they just want to do their own journey, to do their own thing, or whatever they want to do, or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure if this is really any other way like connecting to witchcraft or anything like that, or maybe this is just basically like saying like, yeah, we're being one with nature. We don't want anything to happen. And just like Toronto, Whisperwind, like basically what happened to her, because about what happened to her country, about what happened to the village, and what Savannah's did, what the hordes did, was just wrong. What to me was just very, very wrong. Even though she burned the the lifespan of the tree, and then all of a sudden the souls of the people and her people can't find anywhere to go to to send you know to heaven or anything like that. I kind of feel bad for Toronto, but I one thing is just that I wish Toronto would not just be like so angry and want to get revenge and stuff like that. But even though that's just I'm assuming that's just to basically I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm not really 100% sure like what culture means. Not what culture, but basically what the girl basically what she said culture. Yeah, culture. Basically, I don't know what she really actually means by what she has started to become a druid, because I don't know if she has practiced these kind of things to become a druid, or maybe this is something that she formed. Maybe that she's formed like some kind of contract with herself and basically to get the druid's powers. I'm really kind of curious about what kind of strength, what kind of power that they do the druid that she has and stuff like that. And that's just basically what it just seems to me. I find it kind of sad because basically in the later coming the episodes, because where her imagination is all been destroyed, but not just only because all been destroyed. It was basically the flame guy. He knows that where those fairies came from, and they went into Kotori's imagining world. Like I said before, people will disagree with me on that, even though that's just fine. I mean, that's basically what it seems to me. I'm not trying to say or anything like that. I'm comparing this anime to basically an RPG game that has been going on for years. Just for that, I'm not trying to compare to that, but they're just different similarities about the game and about what the anime also as well too. I'm not talking about the visual game, but I'm talking about World of Warcraft, because they make their own lore, they make their own things and stuff like that, what they want from the game. Even though it's a legendary game, it's really is. I've been playing it for lots of time. I really have, and it's just basically just anime. It's just that I'm still kind of wondering like how did she really actually created this world, like how she created this world. That's what I'm really kind of wondering, and I'm really just kind of wondering like what's Gaia and the Guardian's going to do. And it's going to do, even though with Gaia, I think I didn't know actually it was the Guardian, because the Guardian wants to protect the girl with the red, not the red dress, but the red ribbons and with the black dress and stuff. But there's also something that seems to be off about her, because if you pay attention to in these animes of these scenes that you basically see, you'll feel to understand like what is she going through, what is happening, is everything's okay or something like that. You could just tell her eyes not looking normal, like it's like she's being possessed or something like that, or something. It's kind of like some kind of warning that something bad is about to happen, or if she really actually is the key to the tree. That's what I'm kind of wondering is that, because there's no history of really much about her, because she has no family, she has nobody or anything like that. She may look like she's a human being, but she may look like she is. But even though she can talk and communicate, that's basically what she can. And I kind of find it sad is that it's basically is that she, like I said before, she doesn't have any friends. She doesn't have nobody to basically to take care of her. And one thing I really do like about her, because she's very, very powerful, and she really actually is, and she really actually is. And I could just tell the Guardian is trying to find her so they can protect her, because that she is the key to this tree. To the key to this tree. Now, I don't know what the Guardians are going to do if when they find her and stuff like that. I don't think they're not going to harm her. I really would like not to see if they really try to harm her, right, like that. Because if anything were to happen, is that, especially with Gaia, because Gaia is pretty much on the search for also as well too. And I because if they were to grab her and basically were to take her away, she could be put into real danger. And I mean real danger that really could happen to humanity and basically of the world of itself, of the world itself. I really was just kind of like how come like just like a character like her. I mean, she like I said, for her, she looks like a human, but how is that this anime is really point at her? Like she's basically like some kind of savior of the world, and then she's basically like, yeah, maybe she's the cause for all of this wreak havoc about what happened to the world and stuff. So I mean, even though just like what Coach said that she is the key, that's basically what she really actually is. She really actually is, and you can just tell just by looking at her, she probably doesn't know like what really is going on. But even though she's basically just being told what to do, I'm really kind of curious, like how she was created, and that's one thing I'm wondering about. I really don't know, or something like that, or maybe Culture must have knew about her a long time ago, or something like that, or they must have met a long time ago. Now, I don't think I never said really much to this. I really kind of wonder, like, why she's biting on the MC's character's arm, really under his arm. I don't know because I think she's really trying to. Was really trying. I don't think she's not really trying to get a taste of the MC's blood. I don't think she's really not doing that. I just think that she's trying to get a taste of his arm because he has the rewrite of the ability. So is she like draining his powers away or something or something? I really don't know. That's basically what I'm saying. That's basically what I think. I really don't know. So yeah. But I really want to watch season 2. I really would do because I think season 2 is going to be mind blowing to me. I think that's what I think. But yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of this review. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like it? Do you guys don't like it? I'm really kind of curious about what you guys have to say. What you guys have to say because this is episode 10. So I think I should have told you guys that's episode 10. But yeah. Anyways, this is Sunwix. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell as well too, just to let me know you guys watch my videos. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love you. I love you guys. Please safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.